Hello, hello. Let's see who is gonna pop up to see how I do my phone grips cards. I'm gonna show you girls how to do this. It's really simple, easy. I'm using a silhouette cameo. So I don't know how can you use it with a Cricut? I think it's the same process. My first machine, my first cutter was a small Cricut when you have to put the cartridges. I love that one. I used to love it. My sister have those, the old versions. The old versions, they have it. I sent them to Colombia. So this is the cards that I designed for my phone holders. Let me show you how it look like. You seen the picture around? I made this one and I made them this big because the phone holder with the mouse ears are really big. However, I made these ones when you don't add anything to it. These are really small ones, but now that I made the big ones, I really like the big ones. So I'm gonna show you how to do the card. The cards in your Silhouette Cameo software. That is really simple. Okay, so I'm gonna turn and how to do also the QR code. That is also really simple to do. These flowers with the frame around, they are from Creative Fabrica. In July, they have a sale. And I registered for that sale and it's been really nice because these designs, I got them, some of them are free, some of them I just downloaded. It was really cheap. So you have access to all the designs that you want to. And that's from where I got my frame. That is really nice. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me know if you can see my screen or if it is too small. I don't have, let me see. Can you see it clearly? It's too far. Okay, that's the biggest that I can make it. Okay, nobody's saying anything, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. This is my silhouette. Let me start. This is the silhouette form, the silhouette software. I'm gonna remove the grid. In that way you can see the screen. So this shape, I had it on my library. However, if you don't have any tag files on your library, let me move the cell phone. You go here to your left, you take the shape that you need, you do the rectangle, simple as that, the size that you want to. And then you go to the same place, select a circle, and then in order for you to do a perfect circle, you hit the Shift key, you make the circle, you select both, and then I think that this circle is too small. Let me do it a little bigger. You just drag, then select everything, and you center. After I center it, let me put it a little bit down. Center again. Perfect. And then you select everything again, and then you weld. Here is your tag. You don't have one, now you have one. Simple as that. Then the circle. The circle is the same process. You select to make a small circle. It has to be really small. Just select Shift, and that's it. This circle is 0.628. Let me copy this one and measure it with my first one. Because when I did this one, I have trial and error. So this is my circle. As you see, it's too big. Let me put this line in other color and a little bit thicker, and that way you can see it. The blue circle is too big. When it's too big, your phone grip is gonna move. So you see, in here, it doesn't move. It stays. The same here. The grip, it doesn't move. So I'm gonna put a smaller circle. Now it's perfect. Control X. Here is my little circle. You need this to be kind of centered. You select everything and then you center them. Center, and give me a sec. Center. It's a little bit too high. Remember that you are gonna add your design. Let me group. This is my design here. So you have to have your logo where you want to place it. So if I put the circle really high, it's not gonna show up my design. Now, to do this small cut, you just select a rectangle and you make a rectangle. Really small. I don't know if you can see that. It's a really small rectangle. And then I'm gonna select the circle and the rectangle. Let me put this one closer, that way you can see it. Perfect. I'm selecting the circle and the rectangle. When you select both, you weld them. Now you have the small opening from my tag. Let me close it a little bit closer. Oh, let me remove I'm gonna put zero line. Okay, this is my line. What I did was I cut this one. For you to cut in a straight line, you hit Shift, cut it down. Now, my lines are here. You remove them, you move them. You click this, the big frame, edit lines, break path. When you break path, you put it here, break path, and then you put it here. Let me put this one closer. Let me show you, girls. And then I'm gonna select this one, the tag with the small circle. I think I'm gonna put it a little bit lower. I don't want it to be too high. Let me remove my name. I'm gonna select this one, make a compound path. When you make a compound path, if you see, my line in my circle was blue. Let me put it a little bit closer. It was blue. And when you make it a compound path, it's gonna turn red. I need to have this one open here. I go to my knife tool. Let me put it a little bit closer. And then I cut. Cut here. Cut here. Edit line. And this one has to be next to this one, and that's it. The same this one. Remove back. And now my design is finished. make a compound path, and here is your label. It's finished. Let me see if, okay. Perfect. Here is my label. And that's all. And that's the same process if you want to have your what is it called? Your pot socket label. Mine, the size that I have for mine, I'm gonna show you. Let me put color on this one. This one, the hot pink, let me remove the grid. That way we can see clearly. The size of this one is 5.4 by 3.5 something. So that's the size. I have a small bag from Dollar Tree. So that's the size 5.47, 3.575. Now, how can you do the QR code? The QR code, simple as this. You Google QR codes. Then I went to my page. Let me find my page. Home. Pages. Here is my page. I copy and then I click create QR code. Verify. Okay, here is my QR code. I didn't print my QR code. I have a Mac, so I make a screenshot. Simple as that. Here appears my screenshot. I went to my silhouette and I enter it. Recent desktop. I don't have a space a lot of my Mac, so here it is. Here is my screenshot. And you just resize it and add it to your card. Simple as that. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for seeing me. That's all. That's really simple. You just choose your design that you want to do. You don't need to have or to buy a label tag. You just design it. Simple as that. This one is also a square. And I add the two circles and the circle in the middle is just to play with your silhouette, okay? This one, QR code generator on Google, and then you make a small screenshot. If you don't have a Mac, I know because I have a PC from my school, you have snipping tools. So you go to snipping tool and you make a screenshot of that small QR code generator. And that's all. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by.